Okay, the stress level has gone up a notch.
Come with me on the Tren Maya. Today we're going from Merida to Cancun. I'll show you the train, the amenities, and what the experience is really like. I even caught a live podcast on board and met some great people along the way. If you're curious about the Tren Maya, this will give you a real look.
Hey everybody, we are at the train station heading to Cancun. We're in Merida and we are gonna take the train to Cancun today. It is 6 a.m. and I'll show you the train station. There are National Guards everywhere. So those guys are cleaning the four-wheeler, and that must be for buses. And let's take you inside. It's really nice in here. Clean, modern. Tren Maya. Little boutiques, food shops. Bathrooms are over there. There's a car rental place if you need a car. There's a lonesome traveler, my mother. Only the National Guard is being served right now. We were told we can't get food or coffee quite yet. There's a burger place if you show up in the afternoon. And this is a shop with all kinds of Tren Maya apparel. I don't know what this is. It says cafeteria, but not sure. And this is a waiting area. A lot of security, a lot of National Guard, so you feel safe. So later, when we're ready to board, we'll be going up those stairs and grabbing the train. Let's see. Ooh, the clock doesn't work. Tren Maya, need the clock working. Another car rental agency. That's the place where people get their tickets. We already have our tickets. We reserved them in advance. So we're all set. All aboard soon. I'll take you on the train.
So this was kind of an intense moment. Security was pretty intense getting things set up. I was a little afraid of recording, actually. They had the dogs out, and they were very stern on us, like getting away from our bags. And Steve, my buddy who's right there, looking snazzy with that hat. He was trying to handle that second suitcase and it kept falling. The handle had broken on it earlier that day. The lady here comes up and starts razzing him, and then he's, okay, here we go, let's place it, you know what I mean? And then the bag just doesn't want to stay, like, you know, and then she's gonna get irritated again. And now Tammy is putting her backpack, you know, like, and then let's look at the girl, the woman. She's like, what's going on here? Okay, she got distracted, and now she's coming back to Steve and Tammy, and she's like, get away. And Steve's okay, you know what I mean? He does not want any trouble. Oh, here comes the dog, look at that. It's pretty cool though. And again, you feel safe because they're doing checks like this, and it's just the way that it was done because of the language barrier. It's a little intense, but you know, it makes you feel safe, and you know that everybody's being checked. So yeah, that's cool. But it was kind of the beginning of a stressful situation. Let's keep going and you'll see. Oh, they gave us the okay there. We can take our bags and load her up. And I mean, we were stacked taking that train, and then you got the heat on top of that. So, and in there, like there's AC, but we kind of all said, it could be a little better. Could be a little colder in here. But the train was great. Train was perfect. All right, let's keep going. So when you're ready to board, you come to this desk. They just check your passports. They check the tickets before you go through the final scan and then onto the train. We got in a little trouble after this point because 2 of the tickets were not showing in our group. So you'll see how it turns out. But I met this nice guy, Daniel.
Hola.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, fine. And you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Where are you from?
Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your name?
Daniel.
Oh.
Daniel.
Daniel.
Yeah, and your name?
Nice, Martin.
Nice to meet you, right?
Yeah, nice to meet you. Looking forward for the train ride.
Yeah.
First
your
time.
First time?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Nice.
Yeah, yeah. Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
I don't know. Pretty good. Looking forward to the train and getting rid of all this luggage. Tren Maya.
Looking around, it looks real good in there, and we were really inviting, and we couldn't wait, but we were just waiting on the situation for the 2 tickets. They were bought after the fact because my daughter and my aunt decided to come more on the last minute. So the tickets were bought like separately from the first 4, and now there was issues and it was starting to get intense. And you could tell that, our hosts who had organized all this, Steve and Tammy, like there's a little tension, there's language barrier. We're trying to figure it out. Well, they're trying to figure it out. It's hot and it's been a long day already. It's 9 a.m. and we've been up since 5 a.m. Sometimes when you travel, you just have to adapt and be patient. I think that's the golden rule, right?
They are looking at our things and there seems to be an issue. So we're just waiting to see if we can get through those gates. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted. Hopefully we get on. It's 9:02 and the train was supposed to leave at 9, but we'll see if they hold it off for us. A bit of a dilemma. Mom's ready to go. Okay, the stress level has gone up a notch. Daniel, we can rebuy them. We'll just fucking rebuy them because we got 4 of our people on the train already.
Yeah,
you can tell him.
For the ticket for 2 persons.
Is the train going to leave?
No, you have time.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit of a stir, but we're gonna figure it out. It's what happens when you travel. It's 9:12, 9:13. All right, so we had to rebuy 2 of the tickets. Tammy and Steve are coming back. Thank you, Daniel. Daniel is the man. Woo! Close call. Here it comes.
The Tren Maya offers a modern and comfortable ride across the Yucatan Peninsula. On board, you'll find spacious reclining seats, and they're super comfortable, strong air condition, and large panoramic window to make the journey smooth and easy. In terms of connectivity, Wi-Fi may be advertised, but during our trip between Merida and Cancun, there was no Wi-Fi available. We had to rely on roaming data, which was inconsistent, sometimes working well and other times dropping to little or no service. So if you're planning to work during the ride, it's something to keep in mind. There's food and beverage services on board with options inspired by local cuisine, but don't expect a gourmet experience. And prices are higher than what you typically find off the train. Overall, the ride felt very safe, extremely comfortable, and well air conditioned. Aside from the connectivity, it was a really pleasant experience. I made a couple of Mexican friends, Fernando and Israel, in the train car. Did you say hello? Hola. Yeah. We're waiting for the canteen. It's a little busy here, so. But making some friends and language barrier, but you get through it. You use Google Translate, and I find it's actually fun. You make human connections. They're filming a show on the train with Mexican artists, musicians. Pretty interesting. The Tren Maya runs across the Yucatan Peninsula, connecting major destinations like Merida, Cancun, Tulum, and even down toward Palenque. Tickets range between about 700 to 1,000 Mexican pesos, depending on the class, which is roughly 55 to 80 Canadian dollars. And by the way, the bathrooms were actually very clean and kind of inviting, spacious, well-kept, and honestly better than what you'd expect on most trains. Overall, the whole setup felt modern, comfortable, and well thought out. When you arrive at the station in Cancun, this is what you can expect. You're gonna go up an escalator and out to the main entrance where you can pick up a shuttle, a bus, a taxi to get you into Cancun. This day we were heading to Isla Mujeres, so we had a shuttle set up. It was taking us to the ferry.
And that's that, ladies and gentlemen. You end up arriving here, take a bus, a shuttle. The airport's right next door, as you see in the plane. Good times, good travels. We are in Cancun, and now we're heading to Isla Mujeres.
The drive from the train station to the ferry station was about 40 minutes because of traffic. And then the boat ride is roughly 30 minutes plus the wait times to actually get on the boat. But it's a fairly easy process. And again, you feel safe all the way through. Thanks for joining me on the Tren Maya from Merida to Cancun. Honestly, smooth, safe, comfortable, just a great experience overall. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Have you taken this train, or is it on your list? Until the next one, sending you good vibes.